Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Talk and Moment. My name is Toke Makinwa, and if this is your very first time of watching any one of my vlogs, welcome. Where have you been? We have been doing this for quite a while now, and it's kind of like your Wednesday treat, something to take your mind off the busy day that you're having, and something just to put a smile on your face. And I do this because I care about you, and I want to erase those stress lines and keep you laughing every day, every second, and every moment. Today, I will be sharing with you guys a very interesting topic. So I was talking to someone earlier in the week, and this topic came up. Why is it that lately there are more and more single girls who are dating married men? And how come a guy saying he's married nowadays doesn't really hold water? It's almost like, hey, yeah, I'm married, and the girl's like, okay, no problem, at least I know he's married, that sort of stuff. I thought about it. There are various reasons some girls would rather date a married man than date a single guy. Now, let me put this out there. I do not condone such relationships. I am totally against it. Apart from the fact that it's one, adultery; two, the relationship is going nowhere; three, it's wrong on all levels, because you don't feel happy about it regardless of what you say to me. You're not going to be branding that married man all the time. When people are coming out and saying, hey, I'm dating this guy, and this guy is single, and that guy is single, yours comes with a but. Even if it tells you all sorts of lies like, hey, I wish I met you right before I met my wife, or, I love you, and crazy things like that. But yeah, we're not going to go into all of those things. So the reason why married men cheat. And please don't come at me with the whole, what do you mean? So what? Some of them eventually leave their wives. That's not the argument today. This guy is eating his cake and having it. Of late, it's such a shameful act. I mean, 6, 7, 8 years back, dating a married man was something that was shh, don't tell anybody, well, he's married, that sort of stuff. But now you find out that even the married men are so shameless. You can't ignore the fact that it's very popular now. It's almost like, yeah, he's married. He's like, okay, what is new? Why? And I've come up with some reasons. I'm going to play like good cop, bad cop. So do not shoot the messenger, just listen to the message. And if you're dating a married man, maybe this will actually help you put things in perspective. And maybe you can actually just have a rethink and decide to move on with your life and find a decent single guy. Notice that I didn't say young, because some people who should not be dating married men at a certain age are still dating married men. Not like you're supposed to date a married man anyways, but hey, some people do things and say, hey, I was young and stupid, but I'm older now and I would never ever do something like that. And then you sit back and hear some crazy stories. Maybe you find like a 35-year-old girl dating a married man. Like, what is the relationship giving to you again? Remind me. Okay, yeah. Well, we're not judging. Alright guys, I'm just going to share with you some reasons, and I've done some research, and I think that these reasons might be, valid. Okay, number one, where are the single guys? Honestly, this just does my head in. There are no single guys out there. You go to a nightclub, it's filled with married men. You go to a restaurant, a married man is sending you his card. You go to an after-work drinks at the bar, you see married men. Women who are married, I have to ask you this question. Have you guys ever asked your men what they're actually looking for in the nightclub? Is there something you kept there that you feel that you must go every weekend? You must go and mark register. If you're not in the club on a Friday, they have to send a message to your house to say, mister, we did not see you this weekend. Hope everything is okay. Are you guys unhappy? Is it that, you got married and you use that as a form of escapism, maybe because you don't want to deal with the issues in the house? Or would I say stress at work? Because I'm really at a loss for words where this is concerned. A guy walks up to you, starts this conversation with you, and just when you're feeling like, okay, this guy seems like someone I might want to get to know, bam! You find out he's married. Lately, they don't even wear wedding bands. 5 guys toast you, and 4 out of those guys are married. And if you don't ask, you would not know. Unless, maybe you see the guy a couple of times after, and you find out that he's actually married. Why is it that more and more married men do not wear wedding bands, especially in this part of the world? Or do they wear them to leave the house and then toss them somewhere in the car before they step out? And why don't you guys go out with your wives? Some girls might think, because I can't find the single guys. I don't know where the single guys are. And you might say, oh my God, that's just a flimsy excuse. But trust me, if every time you go out and every single person you meet is married, you have to ask the question, where do single guys hang out? Is there a marketplace they go to? Is there a different setting that they have that we need to know about? You don't really find that many single guys. What do they do over the weekend? Number 2, some people feel well, I can't be asked to deal with the stress of this lying single boy. At least with a married man, I know his deal. I know he's got a wife. I know he's got children. I don't have to just submit to a man. Those are the kind of silly excuses that these girls give to themselves. Now, I'm not judging anyone, but yeah, I've heard a couple of people say things like that. Like, after all, with a married man, he cannot lie to you anymore. You know he's married. All these single boys, you give them all your time, you give them all your life. At the end of the day, they will still break your heart. They will lie from the beginning of the relationship to the end. That might be another reason why a lot of people just feel, at least this guy is upfront with me. He's married. All right, I'm single anyways. He's not going to marry me. And I'm lonely, so maybe I should just, listen to him and see where this goes. Remember, I am not supporting those kind of relationships or friendships. I'm just stating the obvious. Number 3, I've heard this before. They believe that married men are a bit more romantic, that the single guys feel like, the ratio to a single guy right now is 8-1, and if you're not doing, another girl down the road is doing. But with a married man, they pay attention to detail. They're kind of romantic. They do things that single guys don't do, because single guys just rely on the fact that, hey, I come as I am. I'm single. Is it true? Because I've heard that before and I don't know. But yeah, maybe. The only answer I would give to that is, I see why the married man would do that. As I said earlier, it might be some form of escapism from his real life. The married man is probably sitting there thinking, yeah, I'm married, but I'm looking for some fun and excitement, yeah? You know what they say about the forbidden apple, right? It's always the sweetest. Then the guys start to do things they don't necessarily do for their wives with these girls. And it's such a shame, because half of these men do not treat their wives the way they treat their girlfriends. Another very important reason is the financial gain, which people believe that with the married man, at least he spoils me, I travel around, a getaway card, he treats me like a princess. Things like that is reasons why girls would let themselves believe that that relationship is where they're supposed to be. I think that a lot more single guys need to take over the scene again, because when you even see how married men are bold in clubs, there's one liver that they've eaten of late. There's nothing they even hide anymore. You find the single guys huddled in one corner. That's the society we live in now. You hear the guy is married and it's not a turn off. You see them walking straight hand in hand with these married men. They don't even hide it. They're more like, well, yeah, he's married. I tried not to judge anyone, and I hope that I succeeded in not playing judge. Okay, I just thought to talk about the reasons why girls lie to themselves and believe that they would rather date married men than single guys. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome-tastic. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. I am a Tokestar with a double R. And until I come your way again, be good to one another. And stay away from married men. Don't let them just be chopping you like chewing gum. The relationship is going nowhere. Desist from all these time wasters. They've got nothing to offer. His relationship with you is the lie. Everything that comes out of his mouth that seems like it's the truth to you is just to soothe you and to keep you in that spell, so you don't realize that, oh my gosh, I'm actually the fool here. Because he goes home to meet his wife. That alone is a vlog for another day. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I will chat with you guys next week. Goodbye.